It is time to shift gears. It is time to change what you've been doing because it hasn't been working for you. You've got to quit trying harder, especially at things that are not working in your favor. This is not some fast series reference when I'm saying shifting gears. I'm talking about shifting the way you view. My goodness, that bug was crazy. Shifting your patterns of thought, shifting your actions. Because these are the things that are going to change your life and point you in the right direction. If you are a car enthusiast, you know what I'm talking about when it's shifting gears from 1 to 2 and 2 to 3 and 3 to 4 and however many shifting gears that your box has. And of course, reverse. That's not what we're trying to do. But you got to do it. If you're happy where you are, if you're happy doing what you're doing, stay there. But if you're not, know that shifting from where you are to where you want to be is possible, it's doable. And doing the same thing that you've been doing all this time, with more intensity, with more energy, with more fervence, will get you maybe some results. But it's also a high possibility for burnout, for diminished returns, and things of that nature. So I don't think that's what we're going for. These bugs are crazy out here. I think what you're really looking for is becoming the person who you've always desired to be. Going places that you've never gone to. Having phenomenal progress in areas that you never thought possible. That's what you're looking forward to doing. My grandmother was an individual who knew a little bit about shifting gears, so to speak. She would race people in Alabama in her car when she was younger. My father told me a story about one time she was racing this guy, and he thought he was going to beat her, but obviously he didn't know my grandma very well. She jumps from gear 1 to gear 3 and leaves that man far behind, somewhere in her rearview mirror, never to be seen again. This is what I'm talking about, but for your own personal life. Make that leap, make that jump. Do it with integrity and safety, of course, but this is the thing that you want to do. In the book U Squared, where this is all being based from, there's a story of a fly in a room with an open door and a closed window. Its valid effort was to get through that closed window, not aware of the open door. That's looking like that fly's demise on a windowsill full of dust because it wasn't aware. Don't be that fly. Now, persistence is a beautiful thing. Determination will take you places that laziness and a lack of motivation could never. But those things not utilized properly will be your demise, will be your destruction, because they are counterproductive when you can't go any further than you've already gone. This is not a joke. This is not something that you should dismiss because your life depends on it. The flourishing of your family depends on it. People who you never meet are depending on you to be the best person you possibly can be. I advise you, I encourage you to do something different. I don't know what that looks like for you in your situation. I can't say quit your job. Let's not get crazy. I'm not saying start a business. You may not be the entrepreneurial type, but you can make a little bit of a difference somewhere, or think about making a difference somewhere where the transformation that you need can take place. It's just a matter of taking the time, utilizing some of the mental bandwidth that you drown away, binge watching programs, and putting that to practice for your behalf. You're a very intelligent individual. You have a lot going for you, regardless of what your family and friends might have been telling you all these years, regardless of what the system may have caused you to believe. You're actually able to do this. And here's how I know. You can probably drive. You probably have some sort of skill. Even if you haven't done much educationally, you are able to comprehend concepts that you weren't able to as a child. You could say that comes with maturity, but you have some capacity and capability of learning things that are more complex, that are more complicated, and you're able to fulfill those tasks almost mindlessly. So what if you took 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, a half an hour, the probably length of a program, commercials included, and put that energy toward bettering your life, or conceiving, thinking of, formulating ways to better your life. Look at what other people have done. You may not be Jeff Bezos. You may not be Elon Musk. But you're somebody with the ability to do something more than what you've already been doing. So once that happens, once you see the opportunity, legally, take it. Because if you know that there's an open door, or become aware that there's an open door, the possibility of you advancing increases dramatically. Let doing less bring you further than you've ever gone before.